Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Ghevira Syaharani Aulia Muharam. My ID number is 200000184. So in this video, I will tell you how to separate certain substance, which in this experiments are honey, oil, and sand. First thing first, we know that honey and oil have a different density. The density of honey is 1.4 gram per centimeter cubic, while the density of oil is 0.9 gram per centimeter cubic. If the mixture was made from the substance that has different density, we can separate them by using decantation process. The decantation process itself is a process to separate mixtures by removing a liquid layer that is free of a precipitate or the solids deposited from a solution. The purpose may be to obtain a decant or liquid free from particulates or to recover the precipitate. So this separating process is based on differences in density. So the greater the difference in density, the easier it will be to separate the substance. On the other hand, if the mixture was made from the substance that has different particle size, we can separate them by using filtration process. Filtration itself is a process that we use to separate solids from liquids or gases using a filter mediums that allows the fluid to pass through but not the solid. The term of filtration applies whether the filter is mechanical, biological, or physical. The fluid that passes through the filter is called the filtrate. The filter medium may be a surface filter, which is a solid that traps solid particles, or a depth filter, which is a bed of material that traps the solid.
There are three factors that will support filtration process. The first one is the density level of the filter device. The second one is the molecule size of filtered substance. And the last one is type of filtered substance. The tools and the materials for these experiments, there are oil, honey, sand, strainer, spoon and injection, napkin, and cups. First, prepare all the tools and the materials. Put the sand into the cup. Pour the honey into the same cup. Pour the oil to the same cup. Stir them using spoon until they mix well. Separate the oil from the mixture by using injection. This process was called decantation. Put the separated oil into a different cup. Separate honey and sand by using filtration process. We use two layers to separate them. The first layer is napkin and the second layer is strainer. Place them above the cup. Pour the mixture into it. Wait until the honey is fully separated from the sand. Observe the result. Before we mix all of the materials, the color of the oil is yellow, the color of the sand is black, and the color of honey is brown. After we add all of the material into the same cup, before we mix all of the substances, we can see that there are three layers. There are two layers because honey and sand are mixed together. Oil is on the top of the honey and sand mixture. The color of the honey and sand mixture is dark brown, and the color of the oil is still yellow. The decantation process was happened when we separate oil from the mixture by using the injection. When we separate the oil from the mixture, we have to be careful because sometimes the mixture got injected too. For the filtration process, the function of the napkin is to filtrate the smaller size of the sand particle. And the function of the strainer is to filtrate the bigger size of the sand particle. After the honey and the sand fully separated, the color of the honey was changed into dark brown, and the small particle still exists in the honey. The smell of the honey is still the same. Oil cannot be mixed because oil is nonpolar. Nonpolar substance only can be mixed with nonpolar too, while honey is polar. That's why there are two layers on the mixture. Also, oil and honey have different density, so they can be separated by decantation process. On the other hand, sand can be mixed with honey. That's why the honey's color is changed. The particle of sand mix pretty well with honey, but sand and honey have different molecule size. That's why we can separate them by using filtration process. The filtrate cannot be optimized because the filter tool has less dense. And the filtration process was imperfect because there are still small particles of sand mixed with honey.
So guys, after we do all of the procedure for these experiments, we can conclude that decantation process can be used to separate oil from the honey and sand mixture because they have different density, while honey and sand can be separated by filtration process because they have different size of molecule or particle. So I think that's all for this video. I hope that it gives you a lot of information and also explanation about this process. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry if there's any mistake from me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.